Good afternoon, guys and gals. This is North here on a Wednesday afternoon. Hope everyone's well and safe. It's an overcast Wednesday afternoon. We're running a temperature of about 54, 55 degrees. A little cool out. But you can see where I'm at. I'm in a new subdivision here. You can see you saw some construction equipment there. There's a townhouse there that's still under construction. It's not quite completed just yet. But there's been work going on in this subdivision for about 3 years now. So they're just getting it finished up. They're just getting it tidied up. I thought I'd come up here and do a little video for you guys and gals. Because I saw some news articles this morning that you might find interesting. And I'm not sure if that's just the way things are, the way things have been, or if it's something new. But so yeah, one of the first things I do in the morning, I'll get up and I'll quickly scan, see what's in the news feed. Well, this morning I saw a news article. It said people in the real estate market are concerned the market in Canada is softening. That was one article. So I get that, you know, if you're a real estate investor and if the market's going to soften, that means your margins are probably going to be smaller. So I would understand concern about that. I'm not that guy. But there was another article I saw that said housing costs to increase by another 15% in 2022. And I found that pretty concerning. Then I got to thinking about it a little bit, and I was out at a buddy of mine's place on the weekend, and we got talking. Now he works in the same industry I did in construction, and we both worked in the subdivision. So he asked me, he said, did you and Jim finish that model home for Cleary in that subdivision? This whole row here, it was built by one builder, this whole block here, and myself and a number of my friends and co-workers worked on it. And as you can see, it's just getting tidied up. Some people are getting their driveways finished. Most of the driveways aren't done yet. They're just in gravel. And I mean, you can see the crappy grass. It's no fancy, the grass isn't really finished, and there's no landscaping, and the driveway's not done. But my buddy asked me, did you and Jim finish out that house? And the house, the model home, the one he was talking about, is this one. And I said, yeah, we did that one. And so we got to talking about this house a little bit. He was telling me that it's on the market. And as you can see, it is on the market. So I thought I'd come up for a little drive and have a look and share a little video with you guys and gals. Now, 3 years ago, when my partner and I finished this place out, the sticker price on the home was $900,000. Now, after the purchaser had upgraded the crown molding and you know, the carpets and maybe they upgraded the flooring and countertops and all that too. And once they did that and had the basement finished out, the final sales price was $1.1 million. And that was 3 years ago. Now, it's a nice place. It's a nice new place. It's nothing special. It's a 4-bedroom, maybe 2,500 square feet. 2-story finished basement. Some coffered ceilings with crown molding. Some waffled ceilings, also crown molding. A front den. When you go in the utility room, in the man door from the garage into the house, there's a utility room there, and it's got a doggy shower in it. You know, the upstairs landing has a nice vaulted media room in it, up in the center of the house, sort of right there where the top stairwell is. So it's a pretty nicely appointed house, and it's fairly new. But my buddy told me this was on the market, and he said the current owners are asking 1.6, but would settle for 1.5 million, right? And you can see it's on a postage stamp lot. It's, you know, if the lot is 50 or 60 feet wide, maybe, it's not a very big lot. So, you know, you get a good size house on a postage stamp for 1.5, nicely finished basement and all that. And that got me to thinking, you know, I was thinking that if the original sales price was 9 and then finished out at 1.1, and then, you know, now they're asking 1.6, that's kind of a 50% increase over the last 3 years. Which would tell me that's about 15% a year, 16% a year. That real estate has been increasing here in Canada over the last 3 years. Now, this is an above average priced home, simply probably because of its appointments and how it's finished out. The average house is going in this area for probably $860,000. So it's a wonder how you know, people trying to get into the market, you know, for the first time. So I wonder how they're going to afford it. So what they started doing once most of these places were constructed here, that was all done by a company. That block there was done by a company that I worked for, and then over here it was a different company. Now, as you can see, these are townhouse style houses, a lot less expensive, and you know they're obviously all semi-detached or whatever. There's a garage in between, but they go for about $700,000, you know, for a townhouse. Maybe more if they're super nicely appointed. But how does anyone get into the market, right? As a first-time buyer. It's just, it's baffling, bewildering. But, you know, they say the market's slowing down. We'll see. Let me see. Let me just, let's take you for a little drive here. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm all thumbs here. Let's take you for a little drive, and we'll see if they're slowing down with the building. What I've seen does not indicate that they're slowing down with building. I do see them building a lot more townhouses, a lot more, you know, like these ones on the right here, instead of these ones on the left that are fully detached. Still postage stamp lots. There's about 8 feet between the houses. All right, that's a row of townhouses on the right here that I showed you that didn't have any siding on it. Just drove past a honey wagon. Whew! Lucky this thing doesn't have smell-o-vision. Wah. Can smell it all the way over here. Wow. Woo. So hope everyone's doing good today, getting some stuff done, doing the things. I just want to show you a little something that's taking place that tells me that things aren't slowing down, because there's a need for housing. Now, if housing continues to increase, if they could do that in the rental market, you know, in 6 years my place would cost $2,600 for a one-bedroom apartment. In 12 years, it would be 5 grand or more. Do you see that right there? That's an empty lot. I'm not sure if you can see some, it's a huge empty lot. Some construction earth moving equipment on there that they've just cleared. Okay, that lot was an apple orchard just a few months ago. An apple orchard. So somebody purchased and removed an apple orchard. And obviously, that's all going to be new housing as well. This is the north end of town, very, very outskirts of town. I'm not sure if you can see that there. That's the original farmhouse. And all this land surrounding used to belong to that farmhouse. So it's left standing, and it's got the biggest lot here. Gorgeous place. Nice old brick home. But so about 5 years ago, we started a subdivision back in here. And once the subdivision was done, this corner lot was still undone. And what they did, prices were going up, and they put in these big townhouses, these row houses, to get a little bit cheaper, right? To afford the market. Now, when we started this particular subdivision about 5 years ago, this house you see right on the corner is the first house that me and my partner finished. And it went for $800,000. And that was the first one I heard that went for that kind of money. Now this one over here, on the opposite side of the road, it went for $900,000. You can see corner lot, postage stamp, right beside the other house. Not a lot of room. And again, about 2,500 square feet. 3 or 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath maybe, but yeah, 5 years ago they were starting to go for $800,000 and $900,000, and here now, 5 years and 3 years later, they're going from 900 or 1.1 up to 1.5, 1.6. And I mean, this is not a fancy neighborhood. This is suburbia, right? It's nothing special. It's just average 3 and 4 bedroom family homes. So just giving you guys and gals a little idea of what's going on in the market up here. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. Now we worked down through a whole bunch of these homes, finishing all these out. Just want to take you down this little court here quickly. A couple of nice houses down at the end of this that we finished. We finished most of the houses here in this court. This one over here on the end, nice big place. That one over there on the end, that was the first one I'd heard of that went for 1.1. It has a huge vaulted ceiling in the living room. It's got a den in the front. It's got a, I think, a 12 or 14 foot ceiling in it. It's huge and nice, but it was bought by a younger couple. I believe the guy is into doing like a hydroelectrics, works for the hydro company, and his wife is a nurse. So that one went for 1.1. That was 5 years ago. And this one over here, it's kind of similar. A 4 bedroom, huge, I think 20 foot vaulted ceiling in, maybe not 20 foot, 16 foot vaulted ceiling in the living room of this place. Again, 4 bedroom, 4.5 or 3.5 bath, whatever it might be. But yeah, postage stamped lots. And, you know, so these are probably worth $1.5 million now as well, I would guess. If I had to put a number on those, I would say that'd probably be a fair market value for them, but these ones don't seem to be on the market, so. But I just wanted to share with you guys and gals what the price of housing is doing. You know, if you're looking to get into the market, get in before the price goes up much more, okay? All right, we'll talk to you all later. Everyone stay well and safe. This is gonna be North, out for now.